Modern self-help routines may not hold the deepest wisdom. What if the answers to a better life have always been with our ancestors? Their connection to the rhythms of nature, their reverence for tradition, their understanding of community, these are treasures often overlooked in our fast-paced world. Over the next few moments, let us journey together, unearthing 5 daily actions inspired by ancestral wisdom. These practices, my dear friends, hold the potential to bring balance, purpose, and a touch of ancient magic to your modern lives. And if you find yourself drawn to the wisdom we uncover, do consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like. It does help others on their own journeys to find these words. Now let us begin. Action 1. Picture yourself, if you will, in a time before alarm clocks and bustling commutes. Imagine the first light of dawn, creeping over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of rose and gold. Our ancestors, in tune with the natural world, greeted this daily spectacle with reverence, often through the practice of sun salutations. In the ancient tradition of yoga, the Surya Namaskar, or sun salutation, is a flowing sequence of postures, synchronized with the breath, honoring the sun's life-giving energy. It is a practice found not only in the East, but echoed in ancient cultures across the globe. For in the rising sun they saw a symbol of hope, of renewal, of the very essence of life itself. Now, my dear friends, I know what you may be thinking. My good fellow, you might say, my mornings are chaotic enough without adding ancient rituals. But fear not, for incorporating this practice into your modern life need not be a Herculean feat. Begin simply. As the sun rises, or perhaps with the first light through your window, take a moment to stand tall. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the breath in your lungs. Raise your arms overhead, reaching towards the sky, and offer a silent greeting to the new day. A simple gesture, yet imbued with the power of ancient wisdom. This, you see, is the beauty of ancestral practices. They are not rigid dictates, but rather adaptable guides. As you become comfortable with this simple salutation, you may find yourself drawn to explore the flowing movements of a traditional sun salutation. There are countless resources available online, my friends, ready to guide you, but for now, let us focus on the essence of the practice: gratitude. For in that moment of greeting the dawn, we awaken not only our bodies, but our spirits to the possibilities of a new day. Action 2. A daily ritual for body and soul. From the ancient apothecaries of Egypt to the wise women brewing potions in the depths of forests, the use of herbs for healing and well-being is woven throughout human history. These botanical allies, my friends, offer not just flavor but a connection to the earth's ancient wisdom. Imagine, if you will, the fragrant steam rising from a cup of chamomile tea, calming the mind before slumber, or the invigorating aroma of peppermint, awakening the senses and clearing the head. Each herb, you see, possesses a unique energy, a story whispered through generations. Creating a daily tea ritual is a simple yet profound way to invite this ancestral wisdom into your life. Begin by exploring the herbs that call to you. Perhaps you are drawn to the calming embrace of lavender or the gentle warmth of ginger. Once you have chosen your allies, create a space for your ritual. It need not be elaborate. A quiet corner will suffice. As you heat the water, take a moment to appreciate the journey of the herbs. From the earth to your cup, inhale their aroma, allowing their essence to fill your senses. As you sip your tea, do so mindfully. Savor each drop, allowing the warmth to spread through your body. Let this be a time of reflection, of connection with yourself and the ancient wisdom carried within each leaf and flower. Remember, my dear friends, this is your ritual. Infuse it with your own intentions, your own creativity. Add a touch of honey for sweetness, a squeeze of lemon for brightness. Experiment with blending herbs, creating potions that resonate with your unique needs. In this daily act of self-care, you are not simply brewing a beverage, but honoring a tradition as old as time itself. You are tapping into the power of nature, inviting its healing energy into your life, one sip at a time. Action 3. Finding stillness in motion, the forgotten art of mindful walking. In our modern world, obsessed with speed and efficiency, walking has become a means to an end, a hurried dash from point A to point B. But what if, my friends, we were to reclaim this ancient practice, transforming it into a moving meditation, a journey inward? For centuries, across cultures, mindful walking has been used as a pathway to contemplation and connection. Buddhist monks in their slow, deliberate steps find stillness amidst motion. Native American shamans walking in nature connect with the spirit of the land. You see, the key to mindful walking lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. It's about bringing awareness to each step, to the sensations of your feet on the ground, the rhythm of your breath, the sights and sounds that surround you. Begin simply. Find a place where you can walk undisturbed, even if it is just a small patch of grass or a quiet corner of your home. Stand tall, feel the ground beneath your feet, and as you take your first step, do so with intention. Notice the way your foot makes contact with the earth, the gentle roll from heel to toe. Feel the muscles in your legs and core engage, supporting your every movement. Allow your arms to swing freely by your side, in rhythm with your stride. As you walk, draw your attention to your breath. Notice the natural flow of inhalation and exhalation. You may find it helpful to synchronize your breath with your steps, inhaling for a certain number of steps, exhaling for the same or a different count. Resist the urge to let your mind wander to to-do lists or worries. If you find your thoughts drifting, gently guide them back to the present moment, to the sensations of your body moving, the rhythm of your breath, the world unfolding around you. Action 4, Evening Reflection, Whispers from the Soul. As the day draws to a close and shadows lengthen, our ancestors understood the importance of pausing, of reflecting on the journey thus far. This wasn't a time for self-criticism, you see, but rather a quiet communion with the soul. Imagine, if you will, the flickering candlelight illuminating a handwritten journal. Within its pages, thoughts and experiences take shape, a tangible record of the inner landscape. For centuries, journaling has served as a sanctuary for introspection, a way to process emotions, to find clarity amidst the chaos of life. Now, my dear friends, I understand that the word journaling might evoke images of teenage diaries filled with angst and unrequited love, but I assure you this practice transcends age and circumstance. It is a timeless tool for self-discovery, a way to listen to the whispers of your own heart. You needn't be a wordsmith or a poet to benefit from this practice. Begin simply. Find a quiet space free from distractions. It could be your bedside table, a cozy armchair, or even a bench beneath your favorite tree. As you settle in, take a few deep breaths, releasing the weight of the day. Then, with pen in hand or fingers dancing across a keyboard, allow your thoughts to flow onto the page. Write whatever comes to mind without judgment or censorship. You might reflect on the events of the day, the emotions you experienced, the encounters that left a mark on your soul. You might explore your dreams, your aspirations, the questions that dance at the edge of your awareness. Action 5, Rediscovering the Power of Communal Meals, the Sacred Table. In a world increasingly defined by individualism, it's easy to forget the simple yet profound act of sharing a meal. Yet, throughout history, the communal table has served as a cornerstone of human connection, a place where stories are shared, bonds are strengthened, and a sense of belonging takes root. Picture, if you will, a long firelit hall filled with laughter and the aroma of roasted meats and freshly baked bread. This, my friends, is the essence of the communal meal, a tradition woven into the fabric of cultures across the globe. From the grand feasts of medieval times to the humble gatherings of families around a flickering candle. The act of sharing food has always been about more than sustenance. It is, you see, a ritual that nourishes not just the body but the soul. It is a time to slow down, to disconnect from the distractions of the modern world, and to reconnect with the people who matter most. Now, I know what you may be thinking. My dear fellow, life is hectic. Gathering everyone for a formal meal every night is simply not feasible. And you are right, my friends. But the spirit of the communal meal can be cultivated even in the midst of our busy lives. It begins with intention. Make an effort, whenever possible, to share a meal with loved ones, free from the distractions of screens and devices. Create a space where conversation flows as easily as the wine, where laughter fills the air, and where stories are shared and cherished. This, you see, is the magic of the communal table. It is a reminder that we are not alone, that we are part of something larger than ourselves, bound together by the simple act of breaking bread together. As we reach the end of our journey, I invite you to reflect on the wisdom woven into these ancestral practices. The morning sun salutation, the herbal tea ritual, the mindful walk, the evening reflection, the communal meal. These are not relics of the past, but rather timeless tools for navigating the complexities of modern life. Embrace these practices, my friends, not as rigid rules, but as gentle guides. Experiment, adapt, make them your own. For in rediscovering the wisdom of our ancestors, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. If this exploration has resonated with you, do consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more journeys into the heart of self-improvement. And do share your thoughts, your own experiences with these practices in the comments below. Let us create a space where we can learn from and inspire one another on our paths to greater well-being.